to any dice player, carder, tennis player, or other unlawful gamer. However, this description has not been adopted in the United States, where it became associated with other pastimes. In the US, they made their appearance as war games. War games were originally created as a military and strategy tool. When Dungeons & Dragons was released, it was originally marketed as a war game, but later was described by its creators as a role-playing game. They too called their players gamers, and this is where the word changed definition from someone who gambles to someone who plays board games and or video games. 2. Categories. Further information, video game demographics. In the United States as of 2018, 28% of gamers are under 18, 29% are 18 to 35, 20% are 36 to 49 and 23% are over 50. 3. In the UK as of 2014, 29% are under 18, 32% are 18 to 35 and 39% are over 36. 4. According to Pew Research Center, 49% of adults have played a video game at some point in their life, and those who have are more likely to let their children or future children play. Those who play video games regularly are split roughly equally between male and female, but men are more likely to call themselves a gamer. 5. As of 2019, the average gamer is 33 years old. 6. Female gamer/gamer girl. Main article, Women and Video Games. A female gamer, or gamer girl or girl gamer, is any female who regularly engages in playing video games. According to a study conducted by the Entertainment Software Association in 2009, 40% of the game-playing population is female, and women 18 or older comprise 34% of all gamers. Also, the percentage of women playing online had risen to 43%, up 4% from 2004. The same study shows that 48% of game purchasers are female. 7. According to a 2015 Pew survey, 6% of women in the United States identify as gamers, compared to 15% of men, and 48% of women and 50% of men play video games. 8. Usage of the term girl gamer is controversial. Some critics have advocated use of the label as a reappropriated term, while others see it as non-descriptive or perpetuating the minority position of female gamers. Some critics of the term believe there is no singular definition of a female gamer and that they are as diverse as any other group. However, it is generally understood that the term girl gamer implies that it is a girl who plays video games. 9. Psychology. Main article, Learning Curve Difficulty Curves in Video Games. Shigeru Miyamoto says that I think that first a game needs a sense of accomplishment. And you have to have a sense that you have done something, so that you get that sense of satisfaction of completing something. 10. Gaming is a form of escapism. 11. Hideo Kojima states that if the player isn't tricked into believing that the world is real, then there's no point in making the game. 12. In April 2020, researchers found that top gamers shared the same mental toughness as Olympian athletes. 13. Escapism in gaming is a major factor in why individuals have fallen in love with gaming. This idea of being in another world while gaming has become very common with gamers. These video games create a new world where these gamers feel they fit in and can control what is going on. 15. Types and demographics. Sexes. An African American male posing with two game controllers. The two most controversial issues surrounding the gaming world in today's day and age are ideas of gender roles and LGBTQ+ involvement in the gaming industry. It is first important to understand the difference between men and women in the world of gaming. Although roughly the same number of men and women play games, the stereotype of a gamer is one that is predominantly male. A justification sometimes given for this is that while many women occasionally play games, they should not be considered true gamers because they tend to play games that are more casual and require fewer skills than men. This stereotype is perpetuated by the fact that at a professional level, most of the teams competing are composed of men, while female gamers of moderate skill are rendered invisible. The idea behind a woman being a more active player than a man fits the common concept of what is seen to be a typical video game player in the gaming industry. The average gamer is seen to be a male player who is usually Caucasian. 16. Aside from the average look of a gamer, it is notable to understand that a study has shown 48% of game purchases are from female consumers, but in 2015 only 6% of women that are in the U.S. identify as a gamer. Ideas behind the word girl gamer tend to spark a contentious reaction, and the use of this name has been supported as a title that is seen as a reappropriated term. A woman gamer participating with men at Gamescom. Gamer. Main article, Gamer. Silicon Valley Pride Parade. Besides the distinction of a girl gamer from a male gamer, there is also a common understanding as stereotype of a gamer. A gamer is a depiction of a gay gamer, and someone who identifies their sexual orientation to be a part of the LGBT, gay, bisexual, lesbian, or transgender community while participating in video games. The concept of gamers have and are a part of two surveys in 2006 and 2009. The 2006 survey took note of the levels of detriment that gamers may have experienced, and the 2009 survey kept detail of the content that gamers would find to be normalized in video games. Staying the topic of ideas behind gaming and the relationship with the LGBTQ+ community, it has been noted that video games are starting to develop more characters and depictions of members from this specific community. Some of the topics of these specific LGBTQ+ friendly video games include such ideas as queer coming out stories, and queer relationships. 17. These games are also providing the option of character creation with different forms of gender expression along with more LGBTQ+ romance options. 17. One example of these games in the LGBTQ+ realm of dating would be something called Dream Daddy that was released in 2017. 18. This physical game had many queer individuals debating, but the overall representation of the game was applauded by many of the LGBTQ+ members due to its accurate presentation and the way that it provided comfort to people of many sexualities. The concept of having more of these gender and sexuality-friendly games is providing LGBTQ+ members with a safe space to feel welcome and explore their queer personality preferences in a more confident manner. Dedication spectrum. It is common for games media, games industry analysts, and academics to divide gamers into broad behavioral categories. These categories are sometimes separated by level of dedication to gaming, sometimes by primary type of game played, and sometimes by a combination of those and other factors. There is no general consensus on the definitions or names of these categories, though many attempts have been made to formalize them. An overview of these attempts and their common elements follows. Newbie, commonly shortened to noob, and 00B, or noob, a slang term for a novice or newcomer to a certain game, or to gaming in general. 1920. Casual gamer, the term often used for gamers who primarily play casual games, but can also refer to gamers who play less frequently than other gamers. 21. Casual gamers may play games designed for ease of gameplay, or play more involved games in short sessions, or at a slower pace than hardcore gamers. 9. The types of game that casual gamers play vary, and they are